Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of White Album 2, and it begins. We had two special episodes before this, and now, finally, at a new game of CODA. Apparently, this is a thing that make White Album 2 also good, and gave this game many prizes and stuff from community. And yeah, I'm excited. I wonder what kind of choices we're going to have to make and where I will end up at the end. So yeah, let's just continue and let's go. CODA, let's see what we're going to witness. Apparently the beginning of CODA is few weeks before they go to the Strasbourg, right? In the end of the CC. So we have 3-year time skip here.
続いてはマイリースポーツからの記事です。
Oh, they're talking about Kazaoka in
ついに決定
TV.
今年10月のジェバンニ国際ピアノコンクールで日本人最高位の4位に輝いた現在ウィーン在住の
Oh,
東間和沙さんが早ければ
she's going to perform in Japan.
公演を行う可能性のあることが関係者の話で明らかになりました。和沙さんは1990年にやはり世界的なピアニストである東間陽子さんの長女として生まれ、日本で生まれ育ちました。そして北条大学附属学園の音楽科を卒業とともに、
Yeah.
陽子さんが住んでいたウィーンへと渡り、本格的にピアニストとして活動を始めました。その後、みるみるうちに頭角を現していき、2年前にはトラスティ国際コンクールで
Oh, it's two.
優勝。
Oh, it's 2 years time skip. Okay, never mind. I bought 3.
という話題性。さらにはモデルと見まがうばかりの美貌でたちまち日本中の注目を集めることに。
Yeah.
そして今年とうとう世界三大ピアノコンクールと名高いジェバンニ国際でかつて母親が獲得したのと同じ4位入賞を果たし一気にブレイクしました。なおこの4位という順位なんですが、実は審査員の間でもかなり評価が分かれ、1位をしていた審査員が辞任してしまうという騒動。
Oh, wow.
本当ならメダルもしくは優勝もあったのではという声も聞かれるほどの名演奏だったとのことです。そんな快挙に対し和沙さんの受賞以来、日本のファンからは来日公演を望む声が
Oh, I got scammed.
高まる一方でした。
Of the place.
演奏活動もヨーロッパのみに絞り、日本のファンの前に姿を現すことは一度もなかった和沙さん。しかしこの度所属事務所である東間陽子オフィスが日本の方々の強い要望に応えるため初の来日公演を計画しているとの情報があるそうです。時期は早ければ年明け早々。現在スケジュールを調整中とのことです。クラシックファンだけでなく、普段音楽に縁がない幅広い層のファンを獲得している和沙さん。一刻も早い朗報が望まれて。
Okay, so this is going to happen near the end, right? Of the year, they said. So I assume because Haruki was in Strasbourg on Christmas, right? Again, in the end of the CC. Maybe he tried to avoid Kazusa, and it didn't work out. Of course, he got the job of interviewing Kazusa while he was in Strasbourg, so he didn't knew that. But I would assume he tried to get a job outside the borders, so he can avoid Kazusa coming back to Japan. Might be the case. Another day begins with my habitual hot morning shower, which, as always, washes my sleepiness away and gives my body its sensation and warmth back. It's very cold in my room and it's still dark outside. Even though I've been doing this every day, it's still pretty hard to get up during this season. But today is Friday. Hey, it is Friday today! Perfect day to record this, right? I mean, it's extremely late and stuff, but it's still Friday. After this one last day awaits the weekend that I've been looking forward to. And this episode is not going to be on Friday. Because Friday is IO episodes, not White Album. And it's this week is probably going to be very rough in uploads. I don't know if this is on schedule or not even. I don't know what is going to be on schedule, to be honest, in this week. We'll see. Maybe I can actually work it out. Maybe we'll miss some episodes in the next week. Because I'm kinda in the tight spot right now. with recordings. Well, I still have work on Sunday though. Okay.
おい北原、昨日頼んだ世論調査の集計
まとめたものをサーバーにアップしてあります。各世代別の集計結果にコメントもつけました。
Yeah. He's 2 steps ahead of you.
メールしておいたはずですが。
Yeah.
これ、外注から上がってきた原稿、構成頼む。8時までに。わかりました。4時から打ち合わせなんで、戻ってきてから超特急で。
I thought I already notified you by the email last night. This is like real life experience. This sounds like my old boss. Like you send email to this guy and then he's like asking you like 3 days later if you did something, and you were like, I already did that. I cannot know. It is the
ねえねえ北原くん、次回のタウン情報のコーナーなんだけどさ、実は末継町を取り上げようかと思ってるのよね。
うちの近辺って北条台以外には結構何もないですよ。まあそれでも候補は絞り込んでおきますが。
what was that? Wait. Town information center. You think it's going to? Oh, okay.
悪い、これ1ページにまとめといて。やり方はいつも通り。うわ、まずい、約束まであと2時間もない。
Okay. Usual method.
寒ぶりのうまい季節ですもんね。
What's the yellow tail? Does someone know in the comments? We can let me know.
やだな、そんなんじゃないって。あの先生はまめに催促しないと全然書いてくれなくて。というわけで今日は直帰です。
Okay.
これを1ページってどんだけ削ればいいんだよ。
It's 3:45 p.m. Kaiusha building, first floor, Kaiograph editing department. My daily life hasn't changed since my days here as a part-timer. Kaiusha PLC, Kaiograph editing department, Tehara Haruki. So, Haruki was in the CC, Haruki, Setsuna and everyone else been in the second year of university, right? I think. So he finished university last year. Am I correct? Let me know in the comments to clarify the timeline for me. So this is like year time skip after they finished the university. Wait, no, he was in the third year. Yeah, end of CC is the end, like in the third year of the university. So this is actually 2 years after university. The beginning of the CC is like 2 years in. No, wait. That was 3 years time skip. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, high school. And they had 3-year time skip. Never mind, they were in the third year. So this is 2 years after he finished the university. My bad. What the fuck? Kaiusha PLC, Kaiograph editing department, Kitahara Haruki. It's my first year in the company. In the editing department, I'm the youngest or lowest, so to speak.
あとさ、北原、ちょっといい？この企画書なんだけど、後でレビューしてくんないかな。戻ってきてからなら大丈夫ですけど、それより俺でいいんですか、松岡さん。頼むよ。まともな意見くれるのお前くらいでさ。浜田さんはダメなところしか言わないし。鈴木さんは
I guess so, yeah.
だってさ、まっちゃんの企画書って企画書になってないっていうか。
Wow.
まず資料の書き方からしてなっちゃいないからな。相手に何を伝えたいのかが全然見えてこない。
それって誰も育ててくれなかったからですよ。俺も北原みたいにマリさんの下についてたら。
今頃入院してるに10万円。
Is that Fred?
お前の勤務態度で風岡の部下なんかやっていけるか。ほんと仕事抱えててもすぐ帰りやがって。
なあ、みんなひどいだろ。頼りになるのは北原だけなんだよ。伝説の仕事魔人の直系に連なる風岡2世の
I love how they call him Kazaoka the second.
いや、いくらなんでもあの息は通す。
私なら耐えられないけどな。 後輩に手取り足取り指導してもらうなんて。
まあ言ってやるな。このプライドのなさも松岡の強みっちゃ強みだからな。
それに
お前もそろそろそんな余裕かましてられなくなるぞ。俺から見たら鈴木も北原といい勝負だ。
I'm just a rookie. Thanks to the ambiguous reputation of my master when I was a part-timer, no one in the editing department actually sees me as a newcomer.
俺そろそろ会議に行かないと。
アンサンブルの編集長の代理だったっけ？
ええ、雑誌広告の契約の件だそうで。だからどうしても正社員の同席が必要だって。
Damn. Since she's famous to the point where every single editing department knows about her, her influence has way too much power. No matter which editing department I went to, my job was made much easier by simply bringing up the nickname Kazaoka II.
あそこ編集長以外全部ヘンプロだもんね。この前専任の部下が欲しいってブツブツ言ってた。
あまりいい顔すんなよ北原。お前が嫌だったら俺が言って断ってきても。
問題ないですから。1年目で異動なんてこっちもごめんですから。それじゃあ行ってきます。
Yeah.
ちゃんと帰ってきてくれよ。俺今日は帰らずに待ってるから。8時までは。
Oh, he's so desperate. I graduated from university in March. Just as by planned, I managed to secure a job at Kyosha. As such, the atmosphere of my workplace is no different from my part-time days, so I'm getting my taste of life as the working adult without noticing much damage. Also, I never questioned this, I think, so you can let me know in the comments if you know, but I like these pictures on the walls, like references to like some older novels or something that this company made. Or this just some random images. I wonder, like, what's your thoughts on this? Or maybe you have actually some secret info and tips about this. Except for one single, not very small detail. My mentor who trained me when I was still a part-timer was invited to work at the America branch, so all that's left here is her legend. That's why, instead of being left with the enormous mountain of organized work, I'm left with the enormous mountain of disorganized work. And so the first year rookie, me, is supposed... Here we have me, and Io have he. Me and he. He is me. Me is he. What's the end? What's the beginning? Beginning have no end, end have no beginning. Ah, I read too much Io. Anyway. It's supposed to find work within that mountain that's suitable for me, set priorities, and slowly work towards achieving them. I'm not trying to steal Matsuoka's line, but Hamada-san never makes those decisions for me. As usual, today I picked what's highest on my priority list. Actually, even since my first job as Assemble's chief editor, whom I own a lot, who has asked me to have a business discussion with the sales manager of the certain record company. By sending a newcomer like me as a substitute for the chief editor, I just hope they won't be offended. Okay.
遅くなりまして申し訳ありません。私、海洋社アンサンブル編集部の北原と申し。
はじめまして。ナイツレコード広報担当の小木曽と申します。今後ともよろしくお願いいたします。
Okay, I did not expect that. Seems like Haruki did not expect that as well, because music just stopped. Wow. Okay, I love Setsunai suit. Holy shit. It reduced her size significantly though. But she looks cool. Yeah, like what? Night Records. Publisher Relations Department. She handed me her business card with a smile on her face, but I ended up leaving her hanging for a whole 3 minutes. I'm definitely not cut out for this. Okay. She somehow kept it secret from him. Holy shit. But they're supposed to be together, right? Right now, so... How did she manage to keep it secret from him?
やべえ、あと5分。
Wow. We graduated from university in March and took our first steps into society down our own separate paths. Taka is working for the cosmetics company as a salesman and frequently visits many stores in the city. Okay. Since he's just as skillful of a womanizer as he used to be, he's rather popular with the female sales staff, setting aside their age. Okay, makes sense. He's gotten good reception all around in his first year. He still doesn't have the official girlfriend, but unlike before, now he doesn't have a mountain of unofficial girlfriends either. Okay. He settled all loose ends with the girls when he graduated, and now he's trying to appeal to the certain someone. With his newfound uprightness, oh, he's going to try to appeal to Io, I guess. Finally, god damn it, making some moves. That certain someone being Io, who successfully realized her ambition of getting a job at a sports good maker. Oh. She wants to work out as a designer, but since it's too competitive, she's now busy working in the HR department. I, like, wanted to be UX designer as well at some point. Like a graphic UX designer, but yeah, this shit is like, there's not many jobs basically right now for this, so I kinda scratched that. I did like few like small projects here and there for the UX only. Due to her already frank personality, further accentuated by her looks, she is popular among both her male and female coworkers. Her lack of interest in love hasn't changed though. She doesn't have an official boyfriend either. So he should still have a chance, but who knows for how long things will continue like this. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. Anyone knows what I referenced? Let me know in the comments. And finally, Knights Records public relations newcomer Ogi Sosecna. After that Valentine concert, she started to look for the work related to singing, so she finally picked a decent record company. During her 4th year, she decided on her future career path. Okay, so he did know. So why he was so surprised at the work there? Like, I guess that would be obvious that she would be heard at his meeting, right? I'm kinda confused. They hire very few people for this position, so I was a bit uneasy about her working in such a competitive field, but she succeeded magnificently in the end. It goes without saying that her grades and interview scores were great, but I'm also sure that a certain very visible strength of hers helped her along too. The proof is that the moment she started working there, she was instantly assigned to the public relations department and was put in charge of negotiating with other companies. Of course, the company wasn't hoping to utilize only her ability to negotiate. A very good girl just joined Knight's public relationship department. At first, I thought she was some sort of celebrity. We've invited her out many times, but to no avail. That's not coming from just 1 or 2 people in the industry. Okay. It's not an environment that promotes becoming an artist, nor does it usually make distinctions between people. But still, she's enjoying a lively day-to-day life working in a place, at a place in constant contact with music. Good for her. Okay, so they live together as well. And now that rumored public relations beauty.
ちょっと遅いよ。
Oh.
時間ギリギリ。
That is cool how they actually switched the outfits. This is also a new outfit for Setsuna. They get like each time they like graduate to the next like age era, I would say. Like they were high schoolers, they had different outfits. Then they went to university, had different outfits, their taste changed, and now they're like proper adults with job. They also changed outfits again, they grew up again. This is cool. I love it. This is very nice. I wonder how like other looks. Other people. It's currently making a dinner for me in my apartment. Wow, okay. I wonder like if they live in this apartment like together like in general, or she's just still visiting him and she's still living with her parents. Very curious. We'll see.
ほらちょうど今土曜
Okay.
悪い
Following Cessna's finger, I can see that the clock hand in my room is pointed directly at 12 o'clock. Sometimes Cessna had to head directly to work from my apartment. In order to overcome her habit of staying in bed too long, she bought an alarm clock with a snooze function.
先週は春樹くんが土日出勤だったから危うくルール違反だったんだよ
Oh my god, this is it. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. The 1 week rule is still in effect. Yeah. When they went to they went to Strasbourg, Cessna went to Strasbourg because of the 1 week rule. I'm still not fan of this agreement. This is bad agreement. Like, from like just the look of it, it seems like they fixed everything between them and it's fine. But that one rule makes it not fine. Like, I don't know if they would make big of a deal, really, if they would like miss a day or miss a day in a week. Maybe, like, seems like their psyche is not as stable as I would wish for. But come on, it's like, it's a time skip again, right? It's like 2 years time skip. And they still at the week agreement. That's not healthy. That's not good. Last time we met was last Friday. I went Cessna home before today was over, so if we hadn't met then I would have broken our promise. But
ついさっきあったじゃんうちの会議室でさ
I mean, he's not wrong. Okay? Okay, he's not wrong.
あれはナイツレコードの小木曽であって
Oh my
春樹
god.
くんの刹那ではありません
Yeah, sure. I don't... Is she looking different? From like side glance? Did they change her sprite? I think like she does look a little bit different. I don't know, like this little smile here is kinda unfamiliar? Maybe I was just like reading White Album like long time ago or something. I was going to let out a sign, but the exhaustion from my sprint got in the way.
春樹くんだんだん1週間ルールに対していい加減になってきてるよ先月だって2度も破りそうにな
Oh
る
my
し
god.
いや
Yeah, that's not healthy.
それは
Incidentally, Cessna indignation also got in the way. But still, Cessna knows full well that it wasn't my fault. After all, we're both now working members of society. After I finished the proofreading Matsuoka-san asked me to, I checked the material Suzuki-san asked me to and to look over. As for Kizaki-san's layout, I will get back to him on Sunday. And from 10 o'clock, I reviewed Matsuoka-san's proposal together with Hamada-san and Suzuki-san. For some reason, I was given the role of the editor. At 11 PM, I felt that Matsuoka-san was being slightly ridiculous when he casually thanked us for our hard work and promptly left. I couldn't do anything about that, right?
やっぱり付き合いが長くなるにつれて私のこと飽きてきちゃったのかなだとしたら私もう立ち直れないかも
Yeah, your sound of voice, like your tone of voice kinda sounds like you're just bullshitting us. So, you just like put on each other this like 1 week shackle, basically, and stress yourself out. But you don't really mind that much if you would like not meet at this point, you know? Like, you seems to go toward like normality, but you're still like shocking yourself with this. But seems like they like kinda oh, you almost missed time. Like if you would miss it, and yeah, like you would miss it, but you know, probably would like argue maybe for a bit because of that, but who knows.
そんなわけ
ないなんて言い切れる？私のことまだ好きだって。
言い切れるに決まってるだろう。
Even though many regrettable things have happened, I will never waver my answer if someone asks me whether I still love Cessna or not. As the sound of the kitchen knife stops, I capitalize on the moment, stops cooking, as she gives non-complaints, hugging her from behind.
もうすぐそうやってごまかそうとする。
Because Cessna is so charming when she's sulking. That's why I'm late on purpose. There's just no way I could do something as wasteful as getting tired of her, sighting her, or getting too used to her. Actually, that last part might not be so bad.
春樹くん。
駅からずっと走ってきたから。
I decide not to ask which part of me she thinks is warm.
約束守るため？
それもあるけど、1秒でも早くセツナとこうしたかったから。
Game, this is the beginning of the road. Please calm down. YouTube going to kill me. Again. I tightly adhere my entire body to Setsuna's back. I bury my fingers into her hair and suck in her fragrance with each heavy breath. I push my abdomen against her soft back. My toes on her heels, my thighs on her back, on the back of her thighs, my knee on the back of her knee. And on her butt. There's no way I could get bored of her. The contrary, my feelings and my desires only deepen as the time passes. I cannot believe it. This is the beginning of the road. Calm down. Jesus! To the point where I can't calm down myself until I go all the way right now. I'm sure Cessna too is. Okay, or at least so I thought. Oh my god, thank god. I don't have to do anything.
ご飯もうできてるから。
Okay, oof.
早く食べようよ。
ダメ。
ダメ。
Okay. I'm already completely in the mood, while Cessna on the other hand pushes me away with the composed manner. That's actually kinda surprising.
でも俺、今は飯より。
Yeah.
うんうん。今は晩ご飯。
Can I have your burgers for the dinner then?
セツナ。
In the beginning, there was a purpose in trying to distract her. But now my feelings towards Cessna are overflowing, and I've reached a point where I can't hold back anymore. Cessna knows full well that I'm on the brink.
だってご飯は今食べないと冷めちゃう。
それは。
けど私はいつ食べても熱いものなんだよ。
Wow.
確かにそうだけど。え
Haruki's just like, wait, what the fuck? Wow. I really like this, like the design of casual outfit for Cessna here. This is cool, actually. It's like plain and cool. My head was so filled with thoughts of the disappointment that I almost failed to hear that last line. Yeah. I don't think like I'm a big fan though of like the necklace here. I feel like it could be something different. Oh god, it is happening. Oh shit, okay. Okay, one second. Shh, okay. Okay, I'm going to cut here. So I know where this is happening. This is the beginning of the road. Come on, give me a break. We'll try that. Also, by the way, I'm so glad that I haven't decided to stream this today. Like, before I was like starting recording today, I was like, what's to record today and should I stream? I mean, I could stream the beginning of CODA with members. But I was like, nah, I'm probably going to split this recording because I'm not feeling too well and stuff, so nah, I will not record on stream. I'm so glad I did not. Yeah, we sometimes stream with members, by the way. You can become a member as well, if you'd like to help me and stuff. Barely 5 minutes after finishing our meals, the two of us are already at it, on the bed. Still, you are not as kinky as you used to be when, like, it was Koharu Road. Like, that road was wild. That poses a problem, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Neighbor's so going to know everything. With her toes in my hands, I warmed them up by rubbing them. Same goes for her toenails, heels, and soles. They were all a bit cold from standing all day at work. Oh, goddammit. You baited her. To be honest, Haruki, if that's the case, you could bait at her more longer and, like, wait until she starts screaming or something. And then, like, you're like, ha, gotcha. When I caress the sole of her foot, Setsuna entire body responds with a twitch. Yeah, Setsuna seems to be always in heat. With the movement of her legs restrained, Setsuna uselessly flaps her legs around. Okay. So anyone who complained that in Mario Roads they talked about feet and there was no feet, there you go, I will not censor the feet. That's for you. Setsuna brings me happiness with her breath, her moans, and even her facial expression, which I can't see right now. I can sense Setsuna's joys too, and that makes me happy. I bet Setsuna feels the same way. I want to immerse myself in this happiness forever. For the rest of my life. Maybe we are going to do Setsuna Road, you know? I assume like we're going to have like choices that will lead us to Setsuna or Kazusa Road in this. Maybe we'll do Setsuna Road first, since we are already together anyway, so I guess we may as well continue this as the path of like forgetting about the past and moving forward. Like, we worked hard to get to this point, right? How could I possibly stop myself after being told such blissful words? This is nothing like the times when she restrained her voice in consideration of my neighbor. I'm not worried about the next door neighbor, but that's not entirely true for the neighbor living under me. Okay, you forgot to mention that. If our bodies are connected, so are our hearts. If our hearts are connected, it feels as if our bodies are connected as well. Our relationship has reached that point. I'm sorry. You still apologizing for stuff? Okay. Yeah, I'm like what? Like, why are you sorry? Like what? Her words, her demeanor is all so utterable that it should be a crime. That's why I will never let go of Setsuna again. Yeah, I think like we are locked on this road. Yeah, as much as I like Kazusa, I think we're going to be locked on this road a little bit longer. Unless something crazy is going to happen and I will have some kind of like crazy choices to do. And I will just decide, you know what? Actually, this other thing makes more sense. But yeah, as the time is right now, I think I would focus rather on relationship with Setsuna right now. So now they're talking about the trip that Haruki is going to have to Strasbourg, it seems. So I can increase this now, right? After we made love, we decided to bath together to rid ourselves of the impurity we bestowed upon each other. Only to stain each other once more.
もともとは木崎さんって先輩が立てた企画で、当然本人が行くはずだったんだけど、その週に急に結納が決まったんだとか。
So yeah, so the Strasbourg thing was in the novel, the digital novel that we had after Koharu wrote. So that's exactly this. What she volunteered to go for. Okay. Wait. Oh, Kizaki getting married. Oh, okay. So that's the person that was like in Koharu digital novel as well? That's the person that they meant?
へえ
If there was someone married.
結婚するんだその先輩
After we got out of the bath and dried ourselves, we both crawled into the bed without putting on anything. After all, there's no need for us to put anything on. Having our bodies touch one another is more than warm enough.
本人は良かったかもしれないけど、だからって1年目の新人に海外出張を押し付けるか。
本当期待の新人なんだね春樹くん私なんか関東から出してもらった
そりゃ仕事の内容が違うから。
でも上の人たちは日本中を飛び回ってる私はまだそこまで信頼されてない
だからそれが普通なんだって。
Yeah, Haruki is kinda abnormal, that's the thing. Thinking it a waste to fall asleep on the night before our days off. It happens pretty often that we talk to the night away in bed. And before we know it, the sun is already up. And when we finally do fall asleep, Cessna will usually remain in bed until evening, after which she will lament having wasted the weekend away.
でもヨーロッパか
なんだよ。
なんでもない
It's just that Cessna is having a harder time finding a proper topic of discussion than usual today.
遠いよねヨーロッパ学生の頃だったら行きたくても行けなかったよね
そりゃ
I guess.
でも今なら行けるお金も行動力もあの頃とは段違いだもんね
あのさ、セツナが何を心配してるのか知らないけどさ。
About the weak promise, I bet.
別に心配なんかしてないよ飛行機が落ちたらとかテロが起きたらなんていちいち心配してたらキリがないもんね
ヨーロッパにいくつの国があると思ってんだ。どれだけ広いと思ってんだ。
会話が噛み合ってないよ春樹くん
Okay. Cessna is probably thinking about one single country. Yeah, Vienna. An EU member state with German as the official language. Its capital city also known as the City of Music. Okay, never mind.
訪問先はスペインとイタリアとフランスだけ。
Never mind. Okay. That's actually Vienna. Wait, where's the Vienna actually? Wait, where the fuck is Kazusa? Wait. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at geography. I know she's like in the outside, like in different country, but I never actually thought that I will need like to know where the fuck is Vienna exactly. 1 second. Okay, Vienna seems to be in Austria. Let's see. Yeah, it seems to be in Austria. Okay. Well, now I know. That's why I told her this trip doesn't include that certain country. It's like I'm giving her the itinerary of my graduation trip, honestly and
そ
straightforwardly.
れ以外の国には一歩も足を踏み入れたりしない。だからさ。
そんなこと何も気にしてないよただ無事に帰ってきてくれたらそれでいい
Yeah. Haruki on a business trip to Kazusa and back. Business trip.
ありがとう。
Even though she said I'm not worried about anything, Cessna contradicted herself by making a wish. In order to put Cessna's mind at ease, I let go of her shoulder and hold on her hand. When I find Cessna's hand, she slowly intertwines her fingers with mine.
お土産期待してるね
もちろん。リクエストがあったら何でも言ってくれ。
ねえ家族の分もお願いしていいお母さんバッグとか欲しがると思うんだあと高弘もちゃんとお選別を渡すから
I will bring you my new girlfriend. I'm sorry, I just cannot like stop like somehow dissing this relationship with Kazusa, god damn it. Like... yeah, I'm not going for like Kazusa route probably. I want like this to continue. We worked hard for this. I don't want this to be ruined, but Jesus, like... Like, Kazusa is just like a weak point here for everything.
前処します。
There's nothing to worry about, and there's nothing to lament, because it's already been 5 years. In these 5 years, we formed an unbreakable bond that no one can cut through, outside of Kazusa. That's
そ
why
れで出発はいつな
this is bad.
戻ってくるのは
In truth, what worries me the most is that this time isn't where I'm going, but the scheduling. Because,
春樹
yeah,
くん
the promise may cut our bonds, the weak promise. The weak promise that is weak. English is so weird. I mean, weak as the days and weak as the fragile.
12月
Why you have same word for everything?
何時の飛行機
に向こうを立つ予定だから、成田着は
Yeah.
痛いって。
And nails of her hands throughout with mine suddenly dig into me, and her resentful scream reverberates painfully in my ear. Well, I totally natural for her to be upset.
クリスマスイブは1週間ルールは
Okay, she's more upset than I expected, actually. Even though I managed to keep it just earlier, she still got sulky. But now our 1 week rule is truly put to the test. On top of that, not being able to see each other on the Christmas Eve is the fatal for the couple. Yeah, that would suck, yeah.
ごめんじゃないよとっくにホテルだって予約したじゃないアルミインテグラル
Is it the same hotel that they were before in the CC?
その今ならまだキャンセル料発生。
In order to make up for what happened, oh yeah, so it is. There 2 years ago, since last year, we plan on going to that hotel every year. In other words, this year we can't even celebrate the overcoming. We can't even celebrate the overcoming of our trauma here. Our trauma there.
なんとかならないのギリギリ24日中に帰ってくること
それが24日の午前中まで。
In order to make the trip more efficient, I received work from other editing departments as well. And before I knew it, my schedule had gotten longer and longer, but that's a secret.
どうしても
本当にごめん。
But it can be helped. Given that I've been dubbed Kazaoka's successor or Kazaoka II, I would never allow myself to tarnish the name of my esteemed superior. Because if it was her, she could handle going to 2 or 3 additional countries with ease.
刹那
Cessna slowly releases her grip from my hand, as well as the head that was on my chest and the legs that were wrapped around mine.
もう知らない
Okay, now she's sulking. Okay. Cessna, don't make me to change my decision on continuing your relationship with Haruki. Don't make me change my decision, I swear to God. I thought she would move herself away from me, but all she did was turn around. Along with the blanket that was wrapped around us.
刹那刹那ちゃん
That's actually kinda cute. When I try to talk to her or shake her shoulders through the blanket, she just shows me her back and pretends to be asleep. Yeah, that's actually kinda cute. Okay. When I found out about my trip schedule, I already knew this order was coming. But now it's actually happening, it really does feel draining.
お土産か欲しいもの何でも言っていいから。ビでもチでもプラでもメスでも。
Okay, sure. So please, at least share the blanket with me.
そんなのいらない
刹那
春樹くん私のこと全然分かってないそんな高いお土産もらったくらいで許しちゃうほど安い女じゃないんだもん
そんなこと。
under the blanket I can hear the Cessna voice in tearful in earnest.
なあ、刹那、
Oh god, okay, she's like
こっち向いて。
actually serious about this. This is so unhealthy. Cessna don't make me change my mind, I swear. Like, we suffered enough. Let's just try and like, we fixed things. They are not still fully fixed, but we're going there. Don't make me change my mind. So I try to put her heart at ease by putting my hand under the blanket, gently patting her shoulder.
いやらしい手つきで触らないで。そういうことされるとつい嬉しくて、いつの間にかごまかされちゃうんだもん。
Okay, and now she's once again having the playful sound of voice. Maybe she's just playing this. She's just bullshitting us. Maybe she's not tearful, really. I don't know. Like, goddammit, Cessna is so hard to decipher sometimes. What she said made me happy, but at the same time, I pulled my hand back. You just the slightest touch can quell her. Doesn't that make her even cheaper? Well, I know for the fact that someone like me just isn't a match for someone like Cessna at all. If I'm the customer, she's the one putting discount after discount on herself, selling herself at a loss.
ごめん。
But as for me, I betrayed the love and trust she placed in me. If I don't get it back
毎
somehow,
日電話するから。帰ったらすぐに会いに行くから。会社休み取ってゆっくり過ごそう。そうだ。帰ってきたら旅行に行かないか？刹那の行きたいところ。
okay,
どこにだって付き合うからさ。
旅行。
pretty sweet deals, I would say.
そう、旅行。
She took the bait. Now's my chance.
スキーでもいいし、テーマパークで遊び倒しても。あ、温泉で年末年始ゆっくり過ごすのもいいな。
She just shots all the
のんびりする方が好きだもんな。
just shots all the places.
旅行
Wow.
か。
明日計画立てないか？年末年始のさ。
Well, it seems like that's it. Cessna is definitely interested.
一緒に旅行代理店行こう。安くしてくれる知り合いがいるんだよ。前の上司の親友でさ。
I already got my winter bonus money, so I don't plan on putting a price limit on Cessna's smile.
行きたいところ、どこでもいいの？
Okay.
もちろん。北海道でも九州でも。なんなら足を伸ばして香港とかグアムとか。
I swear, if she's going to say Vienna. Because just like how Cessna always devalues herself for me, I always see her as the most valuable thing in my life.
フランス。
Oh, okay.
12月24日。クリスマスミサ。一緒に行きたい。ストラスブールの。
Okay, I see. That's how that happened. So basically Haruki is going to work until 24th and he's going to have a vacation break from like 24/25 for some time. Okay, he's just taking vacation just right after the work. This is efficient as fuck, to be honest. Though, isn't that like messing the company like schedule and stuff? I mean, they pay for the travel, right? I guess that means that they will not travel for Haruki coming back. Haruki is going to pay himself. Because, like, I think like company paid for his travel there, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, efficient. At least that's what I thought. The wish Cessna mentioned is beyond the issue of the price. Just as she said, she's definitely not a cheap girl. Okay, and the next day.
フランスだと？
Okay, so she's still living with her parents. And still asking them permission, I guess, if she can go or not. That's kinda annoying. I mean, nothing wrong with like living with them, but like you already have a job, like you don't have to ask them to go anywhere, you just... Actually, let me read a little bit more before I end episode and come into conclusions, but maybe she's just unannouncing, hey, I'm going to France. Maybe that's the case. Then it's fine.
はい。それでぜひせつなさんと同行したく、
Oh,
お
okay.
父さんのお許しをいただきに上がった次第
You
で。
just called him father? Is that how it's been for a while, or...?
なんでそんな変に固い言い方になっちゃうの？春樹くん、いつもと全然違うよ。
So they still need to ask for permission, it seems. Oh, of course I'm going to act Steve.
海外旅行。しかも結婚前の娘と二人きりで。
My unmarried daughter, like this guy, it's just like, he likes Haruki. 100%, he's just like, Haruki get married already, god damn it.
すいません。
And with that, our Sunday date went something like this. They're going to travel agency, our next stop was Okisu's household. My stomach hurts.
なあなあ、せっかくのフランス旅行なのに、なんでそんなわけわかんない田舎行くんだよ。
Okay. Also, Takahiro looks as usual, I guess. He didn't change much. I think.
そうよ。ストなんとかなんて聞いたことないわよ。フランスならパリでしょ普通。お買い物だって絶対そっちの方が。
もう分かってないんだから2人とも。世界遺産なんだよ。まるで中世そのままの街並みなんだから。
京都だって平安時代そのままの街並み。
そうよ。海外の観光客に京都は大人気でしょ。
でもね、お土産に民芸品とかいらないのよね。
そうそう。変なキルトとか買ってこられても。
お前たちちょっと静かにしてなさい。私は北原君と話をしてるんだ。
Jesus, he sounds so angry.
すいません。
I don't even know why I'm apologizing, but if I don't take the initiative to apologize, I don't think he would be able to calm himself.
それで聞かせてもらおうか。どういうつもりでそんな旅行を計画したのかを。
What intentions do you have? Holy Jesus.
仕事の都合でクリスマスの最中はヨーロッパにいることになったので、せつなさんと本場のクリスマスを過ごしたいと。
Uh-huh. Yeah, pretty much. The one who came up with this plan was your own daughter. That's something I'd never allow myself to say as a man.
一度行ってみたかったの。本場のクリスマスミサ。
でも観光地なんでしょ。よく今から予約が取れたわね。
うん。本来なら数ヶ月前から満室なんだけど、ちょうどうまい具合にキャンセルが入ってて。
Okay, sure. What a convenience. Or rather, it's most likely Sawako-san abusing her power. Okay. At first, when we were talking about the agent, it seems almost silly because we're asking for the impossible. But once Sawako-san showed up, everything changed. Who was Sawako-san? That was not the Kaiusha one, right? From Haruki workplace. Who was that? I kinda like forgetting like names of the side characters. Like, yeah, no, from the Kaiosha, the girl from the Kaiosha is Suzuki, right? Or something like that. Or Sawako, actually? Was the guy named Suzuki? Wait. I don't know. How should I put it? She just spoke in several different languages on the phone for a bit. Then she finished reserving Cessna's ticket and hotel for the hotel room for the two in less than 10 minutes. For an unreasonably low price as well.
式だとは思わなかったのかね。仕事の出張にガールフレンドを同行させるなんて、そんな公私混同。
合流するのは向こうでの仕事が終わった後です。
Yeah.
それに昨日上司に話して許可を
Yeah,
もらい
so
ま
I
した。
was right. He's going to finish the job and then continue
会社
vacation.
の方には
Okay.
筋を通したつもりです。
Perhaps feeling guilty over pushing this business trip on me, Hamada-san acquiesced rather easily.
しかし海外なんて。もしも刹那に万が一のことが。
Yeah, he's so overprotective. I feel it, yeah.
同行している間はせつなさんの安全は保証します。とりあえず自分の力の及ぶ範囲では必ず。
I get it why he's so anxious about this and stuff, but like really there should be like no real power to stop Setsuna from going, you know? I mean, yeah, like traditional like Japanese family, I guess. If I say I will put my life on the line here, I will probably get approval from the ladies, but I'm sure that will have opposite effect on Sesen's father. Even though that's what I'm planning to do anyway.
どうせ新婚旅行で行くんじゃん。今さらそんな心配するのってただの言いがかりだよな。
高弘
Wow.
ともかく君はまだ刹那と将来の約束をしたわけでもな
Oh
いだ
my
ろ
god.
それも今さらじゃん。だって姉ちゃん週末はいっつも外泊してるし。
Oh my god. This is bad. At this rate, I will soon be leaving the realm of being able to calmly persuade him with reason.
それでも北原さんと一緒にいるって言ったら何のお咎めもないんだからさ。
Okay.
お前は黙っていろ。
高弘くん、それくらいに。
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. If it becomes a matter of emotional arguments, I stand no chance. Since now we'll have to stand up and convince him, and then it will turn into family feud within the Ogisa family. Most likely, neither I nor her father wish to see that happen.
春樹くんね、スペインとイタリア回ってから最後にパリなんだって。
あら、そうなの？何よ、それ早く言いなさいよ。パリに行かないものだと思っちゃってたじゃない。
Okay, that was all that you needed to be convinced.
おお、イタリアにも行くんだ。俺すっげえ欲しい靴があるんだよ。イタリアのマイナーなメーカーのでさ。
いや、だからお前たち北原君は仕事で行くんだから。
いいですよ。何でも言ってください。
Yeah, she's just going to accept everything.
私はまだ認めたわけじゃない。
すいません。
Jesus. I don't know how to judge this guy. Seriously. Like, typical overprotective father. After Cessna said that one sentence, the victory was pretty much ours. What sentence? What she said?
よかったね。お父さんの許可も無事もらえて。
What did you say? What was the sentence? How did you convince him? I like the little jacket that she has right now. This is cool. Okay, this is awesome design. And of course she cannot button the second and third button. Of course she cannot.
あれを無事と言うんだろうか。
What trouble? In the end, her father still had a very stern look on his face. Since I had her mother and Takahiro on my side, under the relentless assault from everyone aside from me, her father could do nothing but remain on the defense. In other words, they did the one thing I feared the most, winning an emotional argument. Okay?
お父さん、気の毒に。
別に気にすることないよ。お土産にブランデーの一本でもあれば、きっと機嫌も取り戻すから。
You just bought him with alcohol.
そういう問題なのかな。
Well, it's true that by the time I was going home after they had treated me to dinner, he was already drunk on the brandy he had. Oh my god, they literally just made him drink.
そういう問題だよ。私は無事帰ってくる。たくさん思い出作ってくる。いいこ
でもさ、俺どうしてもお父さんの方に感情移入してしまうというか。
I just realized I didn't put this up.
言い訳るのは納得いかないというか。
I have always held the conviction that the person who says what's right is right. Well, setting aside my relationship with women.
大丈夫。安心して、春樹くん。私、今からまたお父さんとゆっくり話すから。
切な。
Okay.
だって私、みんなお父さんのこと嫌いじゃないし、むしろ大好きだし。
Interesting that she just stopped there because none of us.
絶対にちゃんと分かってもらうから。だから安心して。
Love your father, huh? Yeah, that's something that is alienate concept for Haruki, I would say. To be able to say something like that so unabashedly is one of the amazing aspects of the Oki's household and Setsuna. Something I, or any other slightly bitter person, could never emulate. It's beauty that can never be replaced. I already know this, but I can't simply accept it even now.
何
Setsuna is staring at me with confused expression.
やっぱり少し似てるよね。お父さんと春樹くん。
Okay, what is this random remark?
どこが？
真面目で厳格で融通が利かなくって。
Sure. She says that as she lightly pokes at my nose repeatedly.
けれどとっても優しくて、私のこと一生懸命大事にしてくれる。
Setsuna gazes at me with a smile, her eyes mischievous, yet full of love.
俺はそんなあの人の息になんか全然。
私ね、春樹くんにほんの少しだけお父さんを重ねてみてたのかも。
That's not weird at all.
だから私があなたを好きになるのは必然だったのかもしれないね。だって私お母さんの娘なんだもん。
Sure, whatever you say. In the face of misdirected prices that's of the highest caliber, I found myself unable to respond. It's been 10 minutes since Setsuna said she would see me off. We should have said our goodbyes and walked our separate ways by now.
それでもね、春樹くんはやっぱりお父さんとはいろいろと違うところも多くって。
例えばどんなとこが？
ね、想像したよりもずっとエッチだったこと。
You too.
お父さんだって本当はそうかもしれないじゃないか。
That's a fair point, though. That's kind of a creepy point, but fair.
そうだね。今度お母さんに聞いてみないと。
Yeah, I bet they would have this conversation. Her mother seems to be open enough to actually talk like that.
いや、自分で言っておいてなんだけど、それはやめておいた方が。
でもね、そんなエッチな春樹くんこそがこんなにエッチな私。
I approve.
ちょうどよかった。
刹那。
We're supposed to say goodbye now. If we couldn't let each other go, our time together stretches out little by little. A goodbye kiss. Yes.
バイバイ。電話するね。
待ってる。
じゃ
あ、
あ、じゃあ、
おやすみ。
また
1週間以内に。
おやすみ。
Okay. While immersing ourselves in happiness. Okay, and we now time skip to the 14th. So this
それ
is
じゃあ週明けから初の海外出張へと旅立つ北原春樹くんの健康と無事と仕事の失敗を祈って。
14th? Wasn't he supposed to go on the 14th actually? On the trip? Wait, why he says that next week? It's 14th, I thought like it's going to be today that he's leaving. But anyway, apparently not, and Takahiro in suit is awesome. That's nice. Io must fall for him at some point, like, I swear, like, they must be together, like, come on. Io, come on. Takaya, you can do this. Anyway, thank you for watching, I will see you in the next one. That was cool, first episode, we got a little bit of like, before the trip events, and why they put the scene in the first episode. YouTube gonna kill me. I will cut probably as much as I can. Like that like nothing really as much emotional happened there. So I will probably cut most of it. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what do you think about CODA beginning and how you like the designs of the characters as well, because their designs changed quite a lot, I would say. And yeah, I'll see you next one. So yeah, click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and from Pocket Watch, let's geek out.